YouTube, I don't know about this one, man. I don't know. But what's going on with y'all, man? Hope y'all having a great day. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Thank y'all for the likes and everything so far on the vids. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Try to upload as much as possible. But Black Ops 7 Early Access Beta just dropped yesterday. I'm kind of in a rough spot here, right? So like, I want to enjoy the game. I enjoy bits and pieces of it. There's good flashes of like where COD should be. But if I'm being honest, from what I'm seeing so far, this is literally Black Ops 6 the way it should have been, right? And from everything I'm seeing and hearing, like everything that's in BO7 is what was supposed to be in BO6. At least like maps wise, some of the guns, stuff like that. A lot of this was supposed to be already in BO6 that we did not get, which is why they kept delaying content so much, and they just decided to push it all into BO7. Now, I'm not mad at that because it's fresher content. You know what I'm saying? It's something new, something different. But I honestly don't know if I want to buy it yet. I don't know if I really want to like put the time into buying Call of Duty. This would be the first COD I do not buy if that's the case. Like, and I'm not sold on it just yet. And maybe y'all have showed me something different that maybe I'm unaware of as far as like how the game is. But like, so we're capped at level 20. And maybe this is also a thing. We're capped at a certain peak, right? So like we're capped at level 20. The guns we're consistently still leveling up right now. Like you can level them up, I think, as much as as high as it goes and stuff like that. But the issue that comes into it is like for perks, right? So like we can't even attempt to try Ninja because it's at level 28. Now, if later on into this beta, like when it becomes full beta for like everybody, open beta, maybe they'll open up the caps to like level 30 or level 50 or something like that to be able to try this out. But when everywhere you're going, there's nothing but fucking feet stomping around. I'm like, bro, I don't know how much more this I deal with, bro. Like, I can't even get anything going. Now, of course, that also comes down to me because you can't just run around in this game. Like, everybody's kind of playing slow. You get your movement kings and stuff like that, kings and queens that, you know, bouncing off the walls left and right. The wall balance is a decent feature to have because you can get some nice little movement clips out of it. But from a standpoint of like overall playability, I think right now it's mainly in a bad spot because we only have 4 maps. We've got 3 or 4 modes, I believe. I mean, it's only but so much I think you can really enjoy with the game right now. I will say I've had more fun playing hardcore and better games playing hardcore than I have with core. But I think that might also be just the fact that, of course, you know, you're only 1-2 shots somebody dead versus 4 to 5. Now the TTK is fast on core now for the game itself, but I still think there's something missing. And I think it's just because the content isn't there yet. So by the time November rolls around, and maybe even more into this open beta when we see if there's more that can be unlocked, maybe that will change my perception of how things are with the game currently. But from a standpoint of like just overall like look of the game, feel of the game feels good. It has clunky moments, I would say, but even in those clunky moments, like there's bits and pieces of the game that feel good, you know, like that keep your interest, I would say. But I think there's parts that aren't hitting because, again, there's just certain things that are missing. Like you got 4 maps in total that you're getting to play out of, like I think the 16 that are going to be at launch, which I figure was going to be a thing. I know they're not going to, you know, exacerbate all of their content out, which I would never expect them to. But I feel like, what the hell? I feel like there's certain pieces of like the game that could be made better if they just allowed it to flourish a little bit more for content. Gameplay, like gun wise, feels good overall. especially now that like I've gotten like more attachment stuff like that. I'm still getting used to this new controller. I got the G7 Pro that I'm still trying to get used to. So the analogs are a lot looser. So like trying to find the right sense and everything like that is a little bit more of a struggle than usual for me right now. But like I said, overall, it's a solid game. Like if I'm ranking it, maybe 6.5, 7. But I can't be like overly excited because I can already tell like what this game was supposed to be. What BO6 is supposed to be is what this is. Like a lot of the UI is pretty much the same, minus like certain pieces that look more like BO3. Which again, I'm not like pissed off about by any means. Overall, I feel like it could be better. And again, this is also still not a full product. So I'm saying it with a grain of salt. First day. Another big thing, skill-based matchmaking is disgusting. And I will stand and live and die on that hill of I can't stand SBMM. Like I do miss being able to, you know, get ready to see Christmas noobs later in the year. I miss being able to be like, oh, I can go in these lobbies. I know I'm gonna have a good time. And because I had one bad game doesn't mean I'm gonna have an awful game the entire time that I play. Because I'll be able to continuously play and be able to stay in the same lobbies unless people decide to leave. Skill-based matchmaking to me is what's destroying the experience a lot more. Like, I could go from doing great for 2 games, like I'm getting hella multi-kills and stuff like that, and then the next 3 games after that, I'm 12 of 25, wishing upon a star that I'll be able to get out of SBMM hell. Like it's things like that that kind of destroy the fun. But then you just have to look forward to the fact, okay, well, I play like ass, so that means soon enough I'll be able to have fun again because I played so bad. Like, you gotta hope to play bad and this is more from a casual like gamer standpoint. Like yeah, I make content, but I'm here to have fun like everybody else is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to play the game, enjoy the game. But I don't know if I can fall into the COD trap this year. Like, I'm still not sold completely on the game yet. I think once we get more content, that'll determine like where I'm at visually and feeling about the game. Because right now, it just ain't it. Also ran into somebody that was in fact cheating already. Go figure that. So I don't know how much this whole TPM and all that stuff is supposed to really be helping, because nothing has really changed. Like, people can still get into the game, can still do the same things they've been doing hacker-wise, mod menus and everything, because it's still, unfortunately for people, unfortunately for COD, it's still the same system. It's still all in place the same exact way, to where people can keep getting into the system and manipulating it however they choose to do so. So as much as they claim like, oh, this is going to be beneficial, it hasn't really changed anything. People are still finding ways. The only thing changes now, like if it's public enough that people are cheating and they see the video online, they'll ban those people quicker. I mean, the system in place could be good if they knew what the hell they were doing, but this is also the same thing that Valorant uses, that literally people still find ways to spoof and stuff like that. Now Battlefield's gonna be using the same thing as well. if people are cheating, they're gonna cheat. I don't think anything is gonna stop them from fucking cheating at this point. Like, nothing's different. Nothing's gonna change out of that. It's gonna be the same concept at the end of the day. Now, this game or this round, like, I started out pretty bad. We getting a little better with it, but still not. Like, our top player is negative 31 and 36. It's fucking insane, bro. I saw a video. I think it was Scump. He had said something about the SBM map only really messes with the mid to top tier players, because of course, like, if you're like a new playing and stuff like that, you're probably not going to experience SBMM the same exact way, but you are in a sense as well. Like, if I'm low level player, right, and I'm constantly going 5 and 12 or 8 and 15 or something like that, constantly, or 10 and 10, just breaking even all the time. And there's that 1 or 2 games I'm like, oh damn, I went positive. I went 20 and 10. You know, I had a couple streaks for 2-3 games. And you're having fun. And the next thing you know, you're in there with Scump, with Swag, anybody from Optic, and your whole mood is gonna change completely, because them 2 or 3 fun games you just had, yeah, you're not getting those again for another 2-3. And it's just kind of the beast as we know it now when it comes down to Call of Duty, unfortunately. There's no escaping it. You can't do nothing about it. You gotta live with it. You either live with it or you stop playing it completely. So again, I'm not completely sold just yet. I think it's gonna take some time to really make that decision for me personally if I want to deal with it this year. I'm leaning towards I still might, but I'll have to see what content looks like, what maps feel like and look like, if we get more. The beta only is so fun after a while, like when there's no other content to be played or enjoyed. So y'all gotta let me know in the comments how y'all feeling about the beta so far, if you've been playing it, if you've been watching it and just kind of checking out to see how it is. Let me know what y'all thinking so far as well. I said, to me personally, I feel like it has potential to do something, but not quite sold on everything just yet. They say that, they took a next step in what BO6 started with the Omni movement, and I feel like nothing is different besides you added a ability to kind of bounce off the wall, which I don't think should be like a positive or a negative, I guess you could say. I just feel like it's kind of just there, personally. I don't think it really adds much besides you can kind of get around and do stuff like this where there's no wall running, but the bounce makes it feel like you're actually wall running at the same time. So you can make some good plays out of it. Don't get me wrong, by any means. I feel like it has something there for it, for anybody to be able to use it. But again, when it comes down to the skill-based matchmaking aspect of it, after this game I just played, I went 46 and 37. That next game I probably will end up playing, I'll probably end up being 40 and 43. And that's just based off of that game by itself. So I don't know. Personally, I'm not completely sold just yet. I feel like there's something there for sure, but it's going to take some time to really feel like, okay, this is what they're doing with it. I can understand. This is what makes this game special and things of that nature. So until then, until we see a little bit more, that's just the first day impression. First day started out well. I was enjoying it. And then the later you get into it, it's like, okay, there's really only but so much room for like enjoyment once you get into the nitty gritty of like, okay, now you about to really deal with some sweats. Now you about to really see what everything's about. And then once you have run its course of the 4 maps, the same 4 mode rotation, you're like, okay, I'm getting bored. You know what I'm saying? So take that how you may. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below again. Like I said, let me know what y'all think of the beta so far. If y'all are planning on getting Call of Duty this year, I'm still up in the air. Battlefield's coming out right after the beta, so but we have from the 8th, once the last day of the beta is, that one extra day, and then the 10th is when the Battlefield comes out. We definitely gonna be on that though. So hopefully I'll catch y'all next video, man. Love y'all, appreciate y'all, stay safe. Peace.